Hello, I'm Paula Rowcliffe and I'm a trustee at dDeaflinks Staffordshire. I am a director of my own company, Birches Head Get Growing CIC, and I work closely with Laura, who is an employee, the charity manager of dDeaflinks Staffordshire. So we had a good friendship and we worked very, very closely together. So when she said there was a vacancy as a trustee for dDeaflinks Staffordshire, I agreed to come along and see what it was all about. I've got a bit of family history that made it very interesting for me to get involved, as my mum and all of my mum's side of the family and grandparents all suffered from severe, profound hearing loss. I'm also a teacher with a specialism in autism, so I was very interested in other forms of communication, augmentative forms of communication, and I had a background in Makaton, which isn't British Sign Language, but is something that spurred me on quite a bit. And then my sisters and myself all suffer from tinnitus. So again, there's that connection with dDeaflinks in the small d of dDeaflinks. So that's why I had an interest. While running your own company, you get an understanding of what's required to run a charity or a not-for-profit organisation, and you understand as working as a team member as well. And I thought it was really important that dDeaflinks Staffordshire had everything upheld for the future, and obviously they need trustees to do that. So that was one of the values. Another one was my interest in communication generally. So I think I can bring a background and knowledge into that. I'm not fluent in British Sign Language, but I am eager to support people who have communication differences. I think it's enhanced my skills because you get to understand what's required as part of a board of trustees rather than running a company as an individual or smaller group of people. I understand decision-making processes, which was one of the key skills that I thought I could bring. I've worked at a senior manager level, but it is interesting in how you come to the conclusions that you come to and some of the boundaries that and barriers that you might face. Very different from running your own company and making individual decisions more as a group base. So things can take a little bit longer. I understand why. I hope that dDeaflinks Staffordshire has a long and fruitful future for the people in the local area particularly, but the wider area generally, who suffer hearing loss at any level at all, or who have communication differences at any level. I hope there's a legacy within that. In the same way for my own company, I plant a tree that I might not be sitting under to enjoy the shade in the future, but I hope that our legacy as dDeaflinks Staffordshire carries on for many years to come, as it has done for many years previously, from when Joe Ellis set everything up many, many years ago now, 150 years ago. I think the way that we are shaping the future, as things have changed, they've also evolved for people who have hearing loss, and we are looking at ways of streamlining how we would invest in the future. Our funding bids are a big thing for the future as well, and it's really interesting to be part of that development and looking at what people need moving forward longer term. Things might have changed. Things might have changed for younger people today. Hopefully they're being a lot more inclusive, and the inclusivity is making things evolve differently. And I hope that we can sort of respond to that and invest our money, our future and our specialisms and expertise, how they need to be directed so that we get the best outcomes for people with hearing loss. Within the funding that we do and allocate, Laura and I are working very closely on different projects where we have supported people with a hearing loss very recently, but my input with Deaf took it one stage further, because I might have signposted that person in the past. Now I know dDeaflinks Staffordshire and I'm part of the trustees there. I knew that meeting that person, they needed far more than just a food parcel for emergency uses. So I was able to then connect them with the right person at the right time to now get an appointment for a holistic look at everything that they need and the signing that goes with it, because I'd given them the phone numbers for people to ring, not realising till I met them the level of need, and that changed everything completely. So then I was able to give them a much more detailed approach that will now get them a much longer term solution, hopefully, that goes to supporting them with the signing that they will need to access the services I'd originally directed them to. One size does not fit all. We need individual tailor-made approaches to meet everyone's individual needs. So it's making sure that we've got an eclectic approach, lots of options, and that we can all work together very effectively. I went through an interview process, and I went through several meetings to find out more and more about each of the different things that would be required from me. And then I went through a very concentrated interview, very professional, and a series of questions were asked about why I was particularly looking to be involved. So yes, there is a recruitment process. It's very much like going for any ordinary job interview, and you have to be prepared for that. But don't let that put you off, because it's very fulfilling. Our Board of Trustees are a very professional group of people. We have our chairperson is a speech and language therapist at a very advanced level. We have a member of the VAST team who is one of our trustees, a lady who is retired but has a specialism in HR, so that's very useful. Myself, I've got a range of background skills and everything that I sort of have spoken about. And the most probably, we have a very, very talented vice chair who has a range, a plethora of skills and experiences. But then probably the most important person has a hearing loss themselves and uses British Sign Language. From our perspective, that's not enough people on the board to be representative of a community who use primarily British Sign Language. We would prefer to have more people on the board who have hearing loss or who have a deeper vested interest, I would say. I mean, mine is very passionate, but I don't face those daily barriers of having only British Sign Language on which to rely as my form of communication. So we need more people, and we would actively be recruiting for more people if possible. We meet at least once a month. We do have extra meetings if required, or if there's a decision or something occurs. I try and be present most days of the week because I'm in the building where there's based. We have other trustees that can't be that present, but they make an attempt to say come to the coffee morning every week. Or we have trustees who can link in via Teams and that kind of thing. So it's good to have that range. I think that's essential for any board of trustees, to have people who are immediately accessible or people who can come in when necessary. I think just do it. If you've got an interest or a passion, or get involved. Don't put it off. It isn't, don't wait for a New Year's resolution and do it then. It isn't like joining a gym or going on a diet. Do it now, and don't let time be the influencing factor. If it becomes important enough, you will find the time to make a difference. and then be the difference that you wish to be and see in the world. Be part of it. That would be my take on things.